So far, color changes we've made have been to correct inaccurate white balances or to match color between clips. You can also change color and tone to create a mood or otherwise enhance a movie. You're going to make some final adjustments to give the entire movie a steely blue color, make the image soft and dreamy, and add a vignette. So, CC Toner is a color mapping effect based on the luminance of the source layer. You can map 2, 3, or 5 colors. You'll use it to map a cold blue color to a bright area of the clip, a steely blue to the midtones, and a darker blue to darker areas of the clip. So, I want you to click Layer, New, Adjustment Layer. You can use an adjustment layer to apply an effect to all the layers beneath it at once. Because it's on a separate layer, you can also hide or edit the layer and automatically affect its influence on all other layers. Move this adjustment layer 1 to the top. Oops, to the top, to the top. Select adjustment layer 1 layer and then press enter. And we're going to rename this one Steel Blue. And press enter again. Select that steel blue layer. Choose Effect, Color Correction, and then CC Toner. Color Correction, CC Toner. In the Effect Controls panel, choose Pen Tone from the Tones menu. So click right here, Pen Tone. And then we're going to make some adjustments. Click the Brights color swatch. And we're going to go to the down here on R, we're going to change to 120, G 160, and B 190. Click OK. Select the midtones, and R is going to be 70, G is 90, B is 120. Click OK. And then on the dark tones, we're going to change R to 10, G is 30, and B is 60. Click OK. Blend with original right now is at 0. We're going to change that to 75%. Now we're going to add a blur to the entire project. First you'll pre-compose the layers and then you'll create a partially visible blurred layer. So select all the layers in the timeline, and then we are going to do Layer, Pre-compose. In the pre-compose dialog box, we're going to name this Final Effect. Make sure you select this Move All Attributes is selected, and then click OK. Everything is now into the new composition. There's a single layer named Final Effect. Select that Final Effect layer, choose Edit and Duplicate. That makes a copy of it. Select that top layer, choose Effect, Blur and Sharpen, and then Gaussian Blur. If I can get my mouse to work. And then in the Effects Controls panel, change the blurriness to 40. The effect is too strong. We're going to reduce the opacity of the layer that contains the effect. So with that top layer selected, press T, and that reveals opacity, and we're going to change that to 30%. We are now going to add a vignette. We'll use a new solid layer to create a vignette for the movie. So choose Layer, New, Solid. In the solid settings dialog, do the following. Rename it Vignette. Click the Mate Comp Size button right there. Change the color to black. Then click OK. Click OK. Select the ellipse tool that's hidden beneath the rectangle tool. So right up here where you've got the rectangle tool, we want the ellipse tool. Then double click that ellipse tool, and that adds an elliptical mass that's automatically sized to fit the layer. In the timeline panel, select the vignette layer, and then press the M key twice to reveal the mask properties. Change the mask mode to subtract. Change the mask feather value to 300. Press the T to reveal the opacity. Change that value to 50%. Hide all the properties. Preview your movie. So let's press the space bar and that will preview the movie. So we are now at the end of this project. So it's very important that you listen to what I'm about to tell you to do, because you are going to on this particular one, you're going to need to export this like you normally do. But first, I want you to click File and then Save As, because what you did before, it had all of these layers. I want to see all of those layers. So we're going to click File, Save As here, and name this Lesson 10 Finished. And then after the finished, we're going to put Final Effect. So you have, and make sure you go to, let me go to my Lesson 10 folder. So you're going to make sure that you have a Lesson 10 finished, where we saved it before, and then you're going to have a Final Effect, and save that. And then you're going to export it to where you can submit it in Schoology. Now, half of your grade is going to be when I watch your MP4 that you submitted. The other half is you're going to call me over to your desk, and you're going to open up After Effects. You're going to open up this finished Final Effect, and I want to see all of the stuff on here. And you're also going to open up that one that was just the finished one, because I want to see all of those layers. So I opened mine up. So your Lesson 10 finished, where you've got all of these layers, I want to see all of those because I want to see that you've done it. All right, so 2 things that I'm checking, actually 3. You're going to submit an MP4. I'm going to look at your Lesson 10 finished, and I also want to see your Final Effect. Capiche? This completes Lesson 10.